wide on a $25 million budget, which I guess is good movie business.
Justify it.
But man, I like Tim Story's fucking directorial filmography. It's like One of Us Tripped, The Firing Squad, Barbershop, Taxi, 2 Fantastic Four movies, and then Think Like a Man, Ride Along, Think Like a Man 2, Ride Along 2. Yeah, Tim Story, yeah. Which, when I found out Tim Story was directing that movie, because this was 2005 when the first one came out, I was 12 years old, but I knew he was the guy who directed Taxi. And I was like, that's fucking weird. The guy who did Taxi is going to do a Fantastic Four?
That's crazy, because I knew him as the Barbershop guy.
I also saw Barbershop, but I knew him as the Taxi. Like, I saw Barbershop and Barbershop, too. Like, I like the Barbershop movies, but I knew him as the Taxi guy, because Taxi, for some reason, was very...
formative?
Yeah, for some reason. Taxi with Queen Latifah and Jimmy Fallon was very formative to me. By the way...
Also, what kind of bullshit is it that movie is not based off the TV series?
By the way, that movie written by Thomas Lennon.
Who?
The Doctor from Dark Knight Rises, among others. Lieutenant Dangle from Reno 911.
Oh. Okay, I think I know what you're talking about.
You watched Reno 911, I assume, right?
Yeah, the one that fixed the backpack.
He was the gay one.
Wait, what?
Lieutenant Dangle? From Reno 911 with the mustache, the gay guy with the mustache. Jesus fuck Christ! Why doesn't everybody know who Tom Lennon is?
Tom Lennon, man.
Tom Lennon.
What
I
movie
love
is this?
Tom Lennon. He's one of my favorites.
Tom Lennon wrote Taxi. He also wrote Herbie Fully Loaded. He also wrote Night at the Museum.
This guy.
I was like, why my video fall out? Oh, because it fell out on its own. Okay.
He was the gay guy in I Love You Man.
He's got a great book called something like How to Write Movies for Fun and Profit, and like fun is crossed out or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that is great.
He's the star of The Odd Couple now.
Right.
The one who's not
with Matthew Perry.
Yeah. Which by the way, I love Tom Lennon too. No, Tom Lennon was he was on the Nerdist podcast again. I think I don't know if it was recently or a while ago. I thought it was a recent episode, but maybe it was just I was scrolling down and listening to it the other day. He was talking about how the reason that he did Night at the Museum was because he was under contract to do 2 Taxi movies. Like he was going to do Taxi and Taxi. I think it was maybe like 3 movies, something like that. And Taxi did shit. Like they expected it to do really well.
I'm still surprised you know this much about Taxi.
It bombed. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Like no. The only reason I know this is because I listened to this podcast like 2 days ago.
I'm still amazed you know this much about Taxi.
But by the way, though, Taxi made $68 million on a budget of 25, so it's not that bad.
I'm still amazed you know this much about Taxi.
I could tell you the entire plot of Taxi, yeah. So he because it didn't do well, they were like, "Fuck, like
Taxi is Kuhan's DC cab."
They were like, "You're like, yeah, we're not doing another movie. You know, you are pretty much you're probably going to be done as a writer in Hollywood." And they go, all right, to fulfill your contract, you have to write one of these 3 children. Like, you have to write a script based on one of these 3 children's books. And that book was Night at the Museum. And then,
oh wow,
yeah. So
that's
like,
cool.
he's like, all right, fucking, I wrote Night at the Museum, and then his career existed again.
That's a great contract.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
It was like, we have you under contract. You have to write this movie, just to fulfill your fucking contract. He also wrote The Pacifier and Herbie Fully Loaded.
That guy.
He was the voice of Eddie, the shipboard computer in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That's great.
Why do you know so much about this?
I'm on his Wikipedia page.
Oh, get off.
I don't believe that.
I don't want to know this much information.
He was Joey's hand twin in Friends. I remember that episode of Friends.
Again, I don't believe that he just doesn't know this offhand.
Yeah, I don't believe. I'm with you, man.
By the way, Tom Lennon Returns was April 6th, so yes.
Yeah. Okay. So
and I know that because I'm on the Nerdist.
Oh yeah, he was Harold's roommate in Harold and Kumar 3, or Harold's coworker. That's what it was. It was the 4 dudes. It was Harold and Kumar and Amir from Jake and Amir and Tom Lennon.
I was surprised by how good Harold and Kumar 3 was, considering how bad the second one was.
He was also the German guy from How I Met Your Mother.
Yes, he was Klaus. No, Mike was saying 3 was good. Two, honestly, like I enjoyed.
I didn't like 2 or 3.
Yeah, neither one was very good.
Especially what they did with Neo. I didn't like what they did.
Honestly, yeah, they tried to capture lightning in a bottle again. 2, like 1 was just such a surprisingly good movie, and not just like a dumb stoner comedy. Weirdly, so
That's what 2 felt like to me.
a dumb stoner
Like
comedy.
2 felt like just like
Yeah.
like a really really bad one. Like 3 at least still had a little heart, and plus maybe it's because I have a cataract, so I can't really appreciate it on my own. But I really love the just like painfully obvious 3D effect shots in that movie.
Weirdly, Harold and Kumar 1 was I think it was the first movie without like where neither of the leads was white or black. Without a single white or black lead character.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I think it's which one was it? Was it Cal Penn that worked for the Obama administration?
Yeah, Cal Penn worked for Barack Obama.
I just think that's so fucked up. Like it's cool, but it's so fucked up.
Cal Penn is a super like I was listening to his Nerdist podcast the other day too. And
So smart.
He is so smart and he is so awesome. And I want to just listen to Cal Penn podcasts.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying he was smart. I'm just
I should
saying
send you his This Week in Marvel episode.
Yeah, okay.
This may sound racist, but I thought Cal Penn was the guy that was in Silicon Valley.
You mean
Like,
you thought Cal Penn was Kumail Nanjiani?
For like 2 episodes, I was just like, he sounds so different. And then it's just like,
Yeah, well, he's from a different country. Kumail Nanjiani is from my country.
I'm kind of excited about Silicon Valley, though.
And introducing Kuhan as Cal Penn.
Hi, guys. I'm Cal Penn. All right, I have to go now.
The dumbest joke.
I should take... hi, guys. I'm Cal Penn. All right, I have to go now.
We should flesh him out into an actual character.
I'm from Jersey. Well, he's just Cal Penn. I will, if I don't have a character, I have to just play him as Cal Penn. I worked for President Obama. That's right. He worked for me. Barry Obama.
Shut up, Barry.
Hi, it's me, Stanley.
You see, as soon as you said that, I had to look it up, so it's not even time of it. All I can think was like more like more Kuhan as Dev Patel.
Kuhan is Dev Patel.
I think that was a joke on the forum once.
I don't think it was a joke. It was like, fuck, I don't know any...
You cast yourself.
Yeah, because I didn't know any other brown actors to cast myself as. I'm like, fuck it, Dev Patel is fine, whatever, I don't care. I'd probably go with Hassan Minhaj now. From the Hey,
on the upside, you'd only be the second worst Zuko in history.
I still haven't seen that movie.
Who's the worst?
The worst one is the one from the Amber Island Players.
Nah, that's
didn't even have the scar on the correct side, man.
It's better than Dev Patel. Dev Patel barely even had a scar in the first place.
This is true.
He wasn't even like the shining light of a bad movie.
I barely watched that movie, man.
No, I'd say, I mean, he isn't, but he is at the same time. Like him and the guy that played Iroh were the best parts of that movie, but it was still pretty crap. That movie is so terrible.
I think about the Dragon Ball movie, and I think there's nothing redeeming about that movie. And I know Avatar couldn't have been that bad.
About
it's
which
worse.
Movie?
It's so much
Dragon Ball
worse.
movie? Oh no, Avatar's better.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the deal. I watched all of the Dragon Ball movie, and I could not watch all of the Avatar movie. Like,
why would you do this to yourself?
I actually sat through both. Now here's the thing. I'll tell you why I sat through both. I sat through Dragon Ball because I was legitimately curious, and I'm not gonna lie. As an adaptation
Also, just so y'all
thing,
know, I'm just gonna leave in half an hour to watch Daredevil.
yeah, I'm
Go
probably
for
gonna
it.
end the whole thing in half an hour to watch Daredevil, so we're good.
We're all on the
Like I
same
said-
page then.
Like I said, man, I got like fucking Steven Universe and regular show to watch, so I'm good.
Oh, you haven't
Daredevil.
watched today's Steven Universe yet?
No, I have
it
not.
good?
It was pretty good.
Yeah, it's Rose's
how-
backstory.
Well, it's not, it's Greg's backstory more than Rose's back. It's how Greg and Rose met.
It's still yes. So I'm looking forward
It's good.
to it.
It's
But
solid.
well, I'm just also looking forward to just watching Say Uncle again because I laughed so damn hard watching it last week.
Shannon did not enjoy it.
But like, so here's the thing.
Do you watch
the
Uncle
Dragon
Grandpa?
Ball movie? I've watched a bit of it. It's okay. It's not like I love it, but I could watch it.
Okay. I
But
was wondering.
yeah, I thought Say Uncle was pretty fucking funny.
I thought it was all right.
But like the Dragon Ball movie, I'm watching. I'm like, as far as adaptations go, it's not the best, it's not the worst. It's still not a good movie, but
I would say
for me it's bearable.
I would say ignoring the adaptation aspect of Dragon Ball, you could ignore it as a Dragon Ball movie and say this is a kind of dumb, action movie, and it's still not very good, but
Yeah.
it's a little bit more enjoyable that way. I couldn't do that without
It
it.
looks
it's-
sci-fi, like
Yeah.
something that
Yeah.
should be on the sci-fi
It is.
network.
It
Whereas-
is pretty much.
Whereas, I think that's true. Actually, I think it looked like something that was made for TV, whereas Avatar looked like something that was made for film and just fucking blew.
The thing is, like, was it the other thing is that, like, you were talking about, like, you were talking earlier, Brandon, about the shining star and the pile of trash. Jamie Marsters' Piccolo is the shining star in a pile of trash. He's pretty solid, but, like, the thing with Avatar is that,
Which, by the way, he was also a shitty casting
really-
for that movie. Like,
Jamie Marsters' Piccolo, yeah.
it was such a bad casting, but like he sold it.
Yeah, he committed.
Like he did really well in that. And what's funny is like fucking Justin Chatwin, like post Dragon Ball, is actually pretty good. And what's her face played Bulma.
He's amazing on Shameless.
Yeah, what's her face that played Bulma is also in Shameless.
Emmy
right?
Rossum, amazing on Shameless.
Yeah, Jamie Chung is also a pretty good actor. Like she's been in other stuff.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just everybody who
But
played
Emmy Rossum, she's dating Ben Schwartz, right?
yeah, they're both on Shameless on HBO
On Shameless, on
right House of Pies
On
on
Showtime.
Stars.
Showtime.
no, I
We're
know.
doing a bit.
We're doing a bit. It's a joke. Honestly, everybody in that movie is not a very bad actor, except for the dude who played Yamcha. I think he probably sucks. But everybody else is like a solid actor.
Yamcha.
Everybody else in that movie is a solid actor, and just in that movie, they all just fucking suck.
Yeah, but it's Yamcha, who cares?
Like I am disappointed that that's like I think if Stephen Chow had directed that movie, like had been rumored, I think he was in talks for a while.
So it's mostly
But, like, the thing with Last Airbender,
If Stephen Chow directed that movie, it would have been way better. Okay. Thing with Last Airbender, you were saying, Mike? Is everyone dropping for me? Is everyone hearing him and I'm not? Or what's happening? Testing. Can anybody hear me? Alright, I'm going to stop streaming because I doubt anybody's watching anyway. So, thanks for joining us for this.
what it was, he was set up to direct it, but him and Fox.
So yeah, goodbye, stream.